Ms. Whitfield, if you could unmute yourself, please, and turn on your camera.
Okay.
Your Honor, John stepped out for a minute.
So I'm not ready.
But what I'll do, I will open the court and go from there.
Okay.
We were gonna take a delayed sentence, a 3-month delayed sentence on ours. If that helps, I don't know if you still have to wait.
Well, I need to make a factual basis. Ms. Whitfield, I know that you are in the comfort of your car right now, but that head wrap is not going to be acceptable for court unless it's a part of your religious beliefs right now, okay?
I am a Muslim. I do cover up.
Okay, all right.
36th District Court, State of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no eating, no sleeping, no smoking, no gum chewing, no drinking, no driving or riding a vehicle, no laying down or lounging. Please keep your devices on mute until you are addressed by one of the courthouse staff. Also, keep your devices on a level surface so that you can be seen on the screen. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. We have to wait for John to come back in the courtroom. I don't have any tickets at home, so he's going to do the factual basis for me today. So if everyone could just be patient.
Mr. Wiley,
Yes.
is there a reason you keep going and coming? Because every time you come back, I have to rename you.
Actually, my phone just restarted themselves, just back to normal.
Okay.
Yes.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes,
I just sent you over Ms. Whitfield's ticket.
thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. We're ready on this matter. You ready, Miss Mary, Miss Sandy?
Yes, I am, Judge.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Asatua Whitfield. This is ticket number P1231726, one count of disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. O'Day Mayorway, P76460, on behalf of Asatua Whitfield.
Ms. Whitfield, can you state your name for the record, please?
Aisha Whitfield.
This is the date and time set for an arraignment in this particular matter. How are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. Today's the date and time set for pretrial arraignment. My client would like to stand mute, waive the formal reading. After speaking with the prosecutor, she'd like to graciously accept the offer, which was 3 months delayed sentence.
All right. I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf, but you want to take advantage of the offer, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
No.
You're not pleading guilty of your own free will?
Oh, sorry. I'm pleading guilty. Yes, not
Okay.
guilty. Sorry. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but then you said you pleading guilty, then you said not guilty. So now are
I'm
you
not
pleading?
guilty.
You're not guilty?
Asatua, you're pleading guilty under a delayed sentence. Remember, we talked about taking this plea so the
Oh
month.
yeah. No, I can't really hear. I'm in the car. That's why I can't really hear. It's going in and out for me. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm gonna start again. And if you can't hear me, let me know. Raise your hand and I'll stop and repeat myself, okay?
Okay.
All right. Ma'am, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your
Yes,
case?
ma'am.
Okay, and your rights. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of August the 17th of 2021. Were you in the area of Woodmont and Schoolcraft in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were in that area, did you act in a disorderly way?
Judge,
Yes.
excuse me,
Yes.
I'm sorry. You froze up and all I heard was August and the rest of it kind of bleeped out. Can you repeat the date, please?
I can. August the 17th of 2021. Were you in the area of Woodmont Avenue and Schoolcraft in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And in that area, did you act in a disorderly way?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, attorney?
Satisfied, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and the court is satisfied as well. Hold on, the court reporter stuff. Can you hear us, Miss Sandy?
You know, I think, yeah, you were like really fading out and then you came back in real fast. Am I freezing up?
Yes, it is you because your screen went black. That's why I stopped talking.
Oh, is that right? Okay. I heard you say the court is satisfied as well.
Okay, all right. So, and that's all I said. I just want to make sure I stop talking because your screen froze. All right. So the court is going to enter the plea of disorderly conduct in this particular matter. I'm going to set this matter for a delayed sentence. What that means, Ms. Whitfield, is that as long as you pay the cost and fines that I assess and you come back to court in 3 months, if you've got no new tickets like this, this matter will be dismissed off of your record, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you want to speak on her behalf? Because I want to know about why this was taking place so I can assess whether I want to do a fine or community service.
Your Honor, the situation underlying had to do with her husband. I know that this was just something that blew out of control in the moment, Your Honor. It's not something that's in character with my client. My client owns a school. She's a big part of the community. My client, based on her school mostly because of what she does there, and she's been growing it. She's family woman. She's got, I forgot how many kids, but a couple of kids that she's taking care
Sorry,
of.
excuse me. I hate to be disruptive. Maybe I need to turn my volume up, but I'm having problems hearing you, counsel. My apologies. Okay. Continue.
Oh, hold on a second. She was freezing.
Can you hear me?
I know you were freezing for a moment. Hold on a second.
The last thing I heard. Am I still freezing?
Yes. It's okay.
Okay, the last thing I heard before it broke all up is she takes part in the community.
Yeah, I can actually go from there. Your Honor, I know you're potentially for a community service, but my client already does a community service with what she does. She dedicates basically all her time to her kids and the kids of her school. This situation just stemmed from a mix-up. Had to do with her husband, I believe, getting a ticket, and basically it went from there. My client, obviously, this will never happen again. She does not want to have to ever go through this again. You won't see her again, Your Honor. We just appreciate the small fine or cost. You'll never see her again.
Okay. Well, typically in matters like this, I like to do community service, but if she's already doing community service within the community, within that location, I will do a fine. I'll fine $240. That will have to be paid by the time the next hearing date comes in 3 months, as a part of her plea agreement. And as long as she has no new tickets. So we'll do a new date 3 months from now. That's going to be May 9th, 2022. That is going to be at 8:30 a.m. for a review. If she signs back on no new tickets, has paid the cost and fines, this court will dismiss this ticket at that time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
We will see you then. Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Bye-bye.
No problem. If there's nothing else, that concludes this hearing. Have a good day. All right. Mr. Farad.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I believe we're going to be ready to take your matter now.
Yes, I have my client there, appears, Mr. Wally.
I see.
Yes, I'm muted now.
Your Honor, I sent you over this ticket as well.
Yes, I saw it pop up in my email. Thank you.
Oh,
And John is back in the courtroom as well, Your Honor.
Great. I think that Mr. Wazak had some questions. So Mr. Gillis, would you mind signing on real quick so that he can ask you the questions so we can be ready when I finish this?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. All right, Mr. Wally, if you could unmute yourself, sir.
Hi.
Hi, okay, I just want to make sure we can hear you. I'm gonna call your matter now. All right, let me get them in the room first so that we don't have any disruptions. All right, I'm gonna put y'all both in breakout room number, looks like 5 open. So I'll move y'all to 5. And then, all right. Sandy, you hearing us okay right now? Okay, I just want to make sure. I see you good now, so I don't know what was going on a moment ago.
I know. I was on mute when I was saying that. I was saying, yes, I can hear you.
Cool.
Thanks, Judge.
You're welcome. This is the matter of the people versus Mohammed Wali. This is ticket number P1235224, one count of offer to engage. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yasser K. Farhad, appearing for defendant Muhammad Wali, Your Honor.
Okay. And Mr. Wali, can you state your name for the matter, for the record, please?
This is Mohammed Wali.
This is the date and time set for an arraignment on the information. How are we proceeding, attorney?
Your Honor, my client pleads not guilty to the charge of offer to engage. I have reached a settlement with the city attorney pursuant to which the original charge would be dismissed. My client would plead guilty to disorderly conduct.
Okay. And what are the terms of that as well? Because it's usually terms.
He will submit to the STD test, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's the only condition requested by the city attorney.
Okay. It's nothing about the class or anything?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. You want to take advantage of that offer, Mr. Wali?
Yes.
Okay. If so, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Swear I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Mr. Wali, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I do.
All right. And I want to ask you, are you currently a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I know there can be consequences if not with this type of plea. Okay, all right. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No,
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
I do.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Guilty.
Okay. And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, sir, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a jury or a bench trial in the future? Do you understand that, sir?
I understand.
Okay. Understanding all of this, you still want to move forward with this plea today, sir?
Yes, please.
Okay. I want to take your attention back to the date of August the 5th of 2021. Were you in the area of Warren Avenue and Winthrop in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were in that area, did you act in a disorderly manner?
I just living by that area. And
I didn't understand what he said.
He said he just went by that area. What happened, sir? Did you stop your car at some point in time in that area?
I was stopped there by the,
Mr. Wali, do you hear me?
Yes, I'm with you.
The judge asking you, did you act disorderly?
Yes.
Hope that answers your question, Your Honor.
It does. Thank you. And are you satisfied?
What's that?
I said, an attorney, are you satisfied? Not you, Mr. Wali. Attorney, are you satisfied?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of disorderly conduct. Mr. Wali, in these particular matters, what I do is I do a review to give you a little bit of time to get the testing. Since that's the only stipulation that you have is the testing, and I'm going to charge a fine. I'm going to ask you how much time you need in order to get those things done. So the fine is $300. And the testing, I don't need to know the results. You just have to take the test. How long do you need to complete that task? 30 days or 60 days?
30 days good.
30 days is good? Okay. I'm going to have you come back for a review on March the 8th, 2022. That's going to be at 8:30 a.m. As long as you've completed all of those tasks, I'll close out the matter. So that means that it'll just close out under disorderly conduct. If you don't complete the task, sir, and you don't have a good reason for why you didn't complete paying the $300 fine and getting the test, then I can either extend it a little bit or we close it out under the original charge. So it's imperative that you take care of this, okay?
All right.
All right. If there's nothing further, we'll see you back on March the 8th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. via
Okay.
Zoom, okay? Via Zoom, just to be able to present that paperwork and have paid the fine by then, okay?
Okay.
If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Judge, with
Yes,
all due respect, I want to commend you for raising the immigration issue status because other judges don't. I'm an immigration specialist, and I
okay,
know that I would have consequences.
okay. Oh, well,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much. No problem. As soon as, you know, and I hate the fact that I use your accent, sir, but I know that can be a concern. And so I want to make
Yes,
didn't take any plea on anything and that be an issue down the road. So
thank you. Have a good one.
you too. Thank you. Thank you both. We'll see you back on
Thank
March.
you, Judge
Thank
Tolu.
you.
I
Bye.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Salam, Muhammad.
Hello.
I love you. Okay. Where'd Mr. Wazak go? Did he come back? Mr. Wazak. Oh, he went in the room. It's okay. He went in the room to talk to somebody. Okay. You hearing us better now, Sandy?
You know what? I don't know what's going on with my internet. But it's never been bad like this. Look, I've been getting like unstable, you know, the notification saying unstable.
But it
So-
looks like it didn't do it this last time that we did it, but I could tell because you froze up a couple of times, and then that's why I stopped talking a couple of times because your screen went completely black and you were on, but I couldn't see you. And so I was like, she probably can't hear me a lot. So it's okay now. Sometimes it's just high usage, Sandy. So just stop us and we'll go back over it.
I appreciate it, Judge. Thanks. On my end, you were like freezing up and like,
See, it's doing it now.
wow, and then it'll come back there, like that. And it's doing it now? It's messing up now?
But you sound better now, so I don't know what's going on. Sometimes it just happens. So just stop us today if you need us to.
Okay, thanks.
I promise to shout.
Is Mr. Gillis still in the courtroom?
Yes, he is, Your Honor.
am, Your Honor. Are we ready on everybody?
We sure are, Judge.
Cool. So I'm gonna bring everybody out so that we can handle these matters.
Ma'am, I can't see y'all. I
I
can't
know.
see anybody.
You can't see us, Miss
Oh,
Williams,
okay.
because you're on the cell phone or on a phone. The only way that you can see into the court is if you're actually with a video. So you called us by phone. That's why you can't see us, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Miss Williams, I'm gonna call your case first though, okay? You can hear us okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, which one are you talking to?
I'm sorry, I need to say the name, Alberta Williams.
Oh,
This is
Okay, I understand.
okay, Alberta Williams.
Okay,
Mhm.
everybody else put yourself on mute and keep yourself on mute. I'll get to everyone and call your matters, okay? This is Alberta Williams. Now calling the matters of the people versus Alberta Williams. This is ticket number SP 1227790, count 1, driving while license suspended, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling case number SP 1227789, count 1.
Judge, if I can help, it's
Yeah.
failure to stop behind the limit line at a stop sign, which Mr. Gillis and I are thinking it means probably her front fender was in the crosswalk part of it.
Thank you. I appreciate that one. And
We couldn't figure it out either, but we did.
and count 2 is expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Judge. I'm Daniel Wazak, who was speaking earlier. My bar number is P35225. I'm appearing with Alberta Williams and will waive in-court presence. Ms. Williams, Alberta Williams, will you tell the judge your name, please?
Alberta Williams.
Your Honor, I've discussed a plea bargain offer with her, and that problematic ticket about the limit line on the pavement. The city is going to change that to blocking traffic, and the others will be dismissed. She did get her driver's license and her insurance in a timely manner.
Do you want to take advantage of that offer today, Ms. Williams?
I guess so, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if so, please raise your right hand. Do you
Okay.
swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Ms. Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
All right, he's informing me that you're going to take a plea of responsible to blockading. That means that that's a 0-point fence, but I do have to assess a fine at the end, and we're going to read from a ticket to establish the factual basis. Do you understand that, Ms. Williams?
Yes.
All right. If you would help me out, Attorney Gillis, if you could put your name on the record, please. And
Absolutely, Your Honor. John Gillis, P79500 on behalf of the people. And to establish the factual basis, Ms. Williams, on July 20th, 2021, were you operating a 2013 Toyota in the area of Van Dyke and East Forest Street within the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while doing so, did you fail to comply with the limit line marking a red signal?
Yes. Apparently I did. I didn't think I did, but yes.
satisfied, Attorney Wazak?
Yes, Judge, she acknowledges the violation.
All right. And the court is satisfied as well. Is there a stipulation for probable cause for the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Judge.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of blockading, dismiss on, and that's on ticket number SP 1227789, count 1. Dismiss the remaining counts that were on the record for today. Ms. Williams, there's a fine in this matter, an amount of $175. That's typically due in 14 days. Is that going to be enough time for you to pay that type of fine, ma'am?
I'm on a fixed income, Your Honor. I'm on disability.
If I gave
guess I might have to.
No, if I give you more time, will you be able to come up with that money? That's what I'm asking you, ma'am.
Yes, yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with it. Yes, I mean I'm at a fixed. My rent is $1,088. I get $1,200 a month.
Oh my. That's
Yes,
really...
I'm in a tizzy here. Yes, I am, ma'am.
Okay. If I give you 90 days, that puts us in May. Do you think you can come up with that much money?
Yes, ma'am. I'm just pay. So can I pay it gradually, or I have to come in all at once with it?
Nope, you can pay it gradually.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Jan, I appreciate that.
If you can't pay it within that 90 days, call the courtroom and we'll see if we can get you a little bit more time, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. I'm going to make it due, ma'am, it's due by May, I meant to put the date, May 9th of 2022. That is where I'll set the date. Like I said, if you have some issues with that, please let the court know by calling us, okay? And we'll try and see what we could do.
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, this concludes this hearing.
Good luck, Ms. Williams. You can disconnect now.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day. All right. Miss Rosemary Williams. Let me call you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Is it Rosemary?
Correct.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Rosemary Williams. This is ticket number V1233521. One count of dogs at large. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I'm Daniel Wazak, appearing with Rosemary Williams. Ms. Williams, will you tell the judge your name, please?
Rosemary Williams.
Your Honor, the city has offered a delayed sentence status on this matter. There is the possibility of civil litigation. So we would like to tender a plea of no contest.
Okay. You said it's a 3-month delay sentence?
Actually, Judge, they want 12 months of delayed on their recommendation,
Okay.
but you might want to change that after I allocute.
Well, I don't change their offers typically, if that's what they want. Ms. Williams, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms. Williams, did you have the opportunity to speak to an attorney? That would have been Mr. Wazak in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
No, I don't feel like I was guilty. No.
I forgot this is a no contest plea. I am so sorry.
Oh.
But she just said that.
Judge, let me explain the circumstances and then you can decide if you want to go forward. Apparently, when she opened her garage door, her dog ran down the driveway to greet a young child and jumped on the little child and scratched him. There was no other injury. It wasn't an attack. It wasn't a bite. When she realized her dog had run out of the garage, she called her dog, and unlike my dog, her dog came right back to the garage when she commanded it to do so. So technically it was running loose, but only momentarily, and the young child was only scratched. So as a no contest plea, perhaps you are willing to accept that.
I don't know.
Well, then, and Judge, that's fine. I mean, if that is one that's kind of a borderline, and it should come back for a trial. But I'd like to skip the pretrial stage and get it right to trial.
Oh, I absolutely will do that. I'll set it for a trial today, if that's what she wants.
Yes, I think that's appropriate.
Okay.
Given what she said.
Okay. Ms. Williams, you have an option now. I can't continue with the plea just based on the information that you provided. And I apologize. I totally went into autopilot and did not say a plea of no contest. But based on the recitation of everything, you can have 2 different types of trials. You can have a bench trial before myself as the trier and finder of the facts, or you can have a trial before a jury of 6 people from the city of Detroit, citizens who will come down and judge based on the information and the witnesses provided. How would you like to proceed in this matter?
Judged by you, judged by the judge.
Okay, I understand.
Okay.
I understand. For me,
Yes.
you will be the hearer and the trier of the facts. Okay. I'm going to set this matter for a bench trial on the date of June the 6th, and that's 2022. It is going to be via Zoom, okay? So on this date and time, the witnesses for the state will be provided, or the city will be provided, who have the ticket. If you have any witnesses on your behalf, they need to come on Zoom as well so that we can proceed with the trial that day. It will be.
Honestly, I don't, because it was just the kids that was playing in the yard. So it was only the kids, no adults.
Okay, it's fine. I'm just letting you know, okay? So
Okay.
that if you did want to have that option, you can, okay? And it's going to be at 9 a.m., the same Zoom number that you used today. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And if there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing for today. We'll see you back on June 6th, 2022, 9 a.m.
Okay.
Via Zoom. Okay, ma'am?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Miss Winchester?
Turn this off.
I can get you out, ma'am, if you need me to. How do you turn this off? I'm gonna remove you. Right. Miss Winchester?
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you now. I'm gonna call your matter now.
Okay.
All right. This is the matter of the people versus Donna Winchester. This is ticket number SP 1227358. Count 1, disregard a red signal. Count 2, no insurance proof. And count 3, operating while no license. Operating license not on person. I apologize. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
I'm Daniel Wozak on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Winchester, will you please tell the judge your name?
My name is Donna Winchester.
Your Honor, after discussions with Mr. Gillis, they're willing to amend count 1 to blockading traffic. The other 2 matters would be dismissed.
Is that how you want to proceed, Ms. Winchester?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms. Winchester, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and
Yes.
about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and he's informing me that you want to take a plea of responsible. What that means is that Attorney John Gillis is going to read from the ticket to establish a factual basis, and I will assess a fine in the amount of $175, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Attorney Gillis, can you state your name for the record and please read the factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor. John Gillis, P79500 on behalf of the people. Ms. Winchester, on July 20th, 2021, did you operate a 2008 Dodge vehicle in the area of Jefferson and Iroquois Street in the city of Detroit?
Ms. Winchester, did you operate a vehicle in that area?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And while operating that vehicle, did you disregard a red signal?
It was amber, but they said it's a red light. So yes, I did.
All right. Satisfied, Attorney Wozak?
Yes, Judge, I am satisfied.
And the court is satisfied as well. Is there a stipulation for probable cause for the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, we stipulate.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of blockading on count 1, dismiss counts 2 and 3 of that particular ticket. Ms. Winchester, on the ticket, it says a red signal, in parentheses, it says amber as well, just so you know. That's why both of us started looking at each other, because on the ticket, it says red or amber. So I understand. So ma'am, the ticket cost for that, it is 0 points. So this isn't going to add anything to you. The cost of the ticket is $175. It's typically due in 14 days. Are you going to be able to pay that in 14 days, ma'am?
No, ma'am. He was telling me something about I can do community service for it.
I did mention that, Judge, and now I realize it is a civil infraction. Community service will not satisfy it. My apologies, Ms. Winchester.
It's okay.
Okay.
Ms. Winchester, so for civil infractions, that's the only tickets I can't really do much on. You have to pay the
Okay.
costs and fines. But what I can do is I can give you some extra time, like I did.
I
for
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
How much extra time you need? 60 days, 90 days? I can. try and
Yeah,
put-
60 will be fine. 60 will be fine.
So I'm gonna have it due no later than April the 8th of 2022. Okay? That
Okay, April the 8th.
$175, April the 8th. So hopefully that gives you enough time. That is the one thing that they told me I could do, is I could push out the date if I wanted to. So I push out the date
Okay.
so that.
So
I
you
can
say
get that
April the 8th?
Yes, ma'am. April 8th.
Okay. $170.
75, 175, ma'am.
Ooh, ooh.
I
Okay.
know, but it's no points. So just remember that.
I appreciate it.
Okay. All right. If there's nothing further, though, that concludes this hearing. You have a great day, okay?
You too. Y'all be safe.
We will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who was the LG Silo 6?
Yes,
What's your name, ma'am?
Andresia Watson.
Okay. I see it. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Andresia Watson. This is U ticket 6051212, count 1, disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daniel Wozak on behalf of the defendant. Please tell the judge your name, ma'am.
Andresia Watson.
Oh,
All right.
Your Honor, she is going to request a pretrial in this matter.
Okay. Is that right, Ms. Watson?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If so, I'm going to make this pretrial on the date of May the 4th, 2022. Okay, you need to write that down.
Okay.
May 4th, 2022. And that's going to be in the morning instead. It's going to be 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. Okay, so that means you don't have to
Okay.
come up with any money, but you need to sign back on just the way you did today in the
Okay.
morning. And that should give you some time to think about what you want to do in this matter, okay?
Okay. So with the pretrial, then we just go with that. Can I bring the witnesses and letters, send the letters in?
Well, do you want to have a bench trial? Like if you have witnesses, that's typically a bench trial. A pretrial is just so that we can see if you want to take advantage of the offer. If they ask you to bring in stuff so that they can decide what type of offer they're going to give you, that's
Okay.
fine. If you know you want to have a trial, then we can set a trial date. But I don't know the discussion you had with your attorney. So was it more to provide additional information for the city attorney to make a determination, or was it so that you can provide a case that day?
I believe provide a case, if
Okay.
I'm not mistaken.
Mr. Wozak, do you believe that it would be more beneficial to set a bench trial, or what do you think?
Given that she has witnesses she'd like to bring in, I think a bench trial would be probably more advantageous than a pretrial.
Okay. All right. I feel like the other case might actually go on that day as well. Can you look on let me make sure the 7th isn't can you look at June the 7th, Miss Mary, and to tell me whether or not we have stuff on that day? I feel like the other one may go, and this one sounds like it might actually go. So I don't want to have two that may go on the same day.
Yeah, you said June 7th?
Yes, June 7th. And while she's looking for that date, ma'am, can you raise your right hand for me?
That's a good day, Your Honor.
Okay, fantastic. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms. Watson, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
We just
That was Mr.
basically
Wozak?
talked about a pretrial.
Okay. Well, you have the right to have a trial in this matter. You can have a bench trial or a jury trial. A bench trial is before myself as the trier and finder of facts. A jury trial is where you have citizens from the city of Detroit, 6 of them, that would decide based on that same information. How did you want to proceed? Did you want to have a bench trial before myself, or did you want to have a jury trial with 6 members of the community of Detroit?
We can continue with the bench trial.
All right. So I'm going to make this on June the 7th. Okay. June the 7th
Yes,
is
ma'am.
Tuesday. It's going to be via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, you're going to zoom in on June the 7th. Okay. Have
Okay.
your witnesses ready to sign on as well if there needs to be a bench trial so that they can testify on your behalf on that day. Okay. I'm
Okay.
going to set your bond at $0 personal. That means you don't have to come up with any money. And if you have nothing further, that does conclude this hearing for today. Okay.
June 7th at 8:30.
June at 9 a.m. I'm sorry, 9 a.m. I should have told you. 9 a.m.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you all for that reminder. Appreciate it. All right. And Mr. Terry Williams, if you can unmute yourself and show your camera, please.
Okay.
All right. I think he has some additional tickets as well, I've been told, that we pulled.
That's my understanding, Judge. It appears that Mr. Gillis has addressed like 10 or 11 other tickets.
Okay. You said 10 or 11?
11 other tickets.
Okay.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, 10.
10 other tickets. Are we boring you?
Yep.
Mr. Williams, you gotta sit up straight. You're in court.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. There you go. There you go, Mr. Williams. Thank you. All right. I'm going to have you, I'm going to begin to read the matters. I'm going to begin to read the matters now. And maybe I should just have Mr. Gillis start off reading them all. Mr. Gillis, are you still in the courtroom?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm going to have you read off the tickets. I only have the current ticket 1226656. I have that ticket, and I'll call it and read that. And then after that, I'm gonna need you to call the rest of the cases, okay?
Absolutely.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Terry Williams. You good, Miss Sandy? Okay, all right, Terry Williams. This is ticket number SP 1226656. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, improper plates.
And also calling case P1189408, count 1, driving an unregistered vehicle. Case number P1206052, count 1, improper plates. Count 2, driving an unregistered vehicle. Count 3, driving while license suspended. Case number P1205979. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Case number P1189389. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, driving while license suspended. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. And case number SP1235300. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, driving an unregistered vehicle. Count 3, driving while license suspended.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I'm Daniel Wozak on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Williams, will you please tell the judge your name?
Terry Williams.
Your Honor, Mr. Gillis has made a very generous offer. My client would plead to 2 of the tickets. 2 others have already been paid, and the rest of them would be dismissed. So let me see if I can do this by ticket number. The 2 that he would plead to are SP 1189408, count 1, unregistered motor vehicle, and also SP 1235300, count 2, unregistered motor vehicle. Then there's 2 that are paid, Judge. I don't want them mixed in with the dismissals. And that's 1 ticket with 2 counts. Ticket SP 1205979. Counts 1 and 2 have already been paid. Then the balance of what Mr. Gillis has read into the record, along with your call, Judge, would be dismissed.
Is that, you want to take advantage of that offer today, Mr. Williams?
Yes.
All right, if so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes.
All right. Can you establish a factual basis for me, please, Attorney Gillis?
Absolutely, Your Honor. Mr. Williams, on April 17th, 2021, were you operating a 2013 Chevrolet vehicle in the area of Burt Road and Kendall Street within the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And were you able to provide valid insurance for that vehicle at that time?
No, not at that time.
Okay. And then also directing you to date of, let's see, August 7th, 2021, were you operating a 2013 Chevrolet in the area of Burt Road and Schoolcraft Street within the city of Detroit.
Yes.
And were you able to provide valid registration at the time for that vehicle?
No.
All right.
I'm satisfied on those two, Judge. Thank you.
All right. And the court is satisfied as well. Is there a stipulation for probable cause on that? The remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Judge, we stipulate.
So at this time, the court is going to enter pleas to count ticket number SP 1129408, I believe it was. Count 1, amend that to unregistered motor vehicle and enter in SP 1235300, count 2, and that was as charged unregistered motor vehicle. The remaining counts, with the exception of the 2 tickets that he's already paid, SP 1200579, I believe it was, counts 1 and 2, which we will leave out of this plea, will be dismissed today. Now, Mr. Williams, you paid a fine on those 2 tickets. How much did you pay total? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember. I think I paid like $380, something like that. I don't know. I don't remember.
400?
Yeah, 400. I'm sorry, my bad.
I know. I'm just trying to help you out a little bit because, I'm smiling and I'm nice. Some people will be like, excuse me. So, Mr. Williams. Okay. So what I will do today, because I know you paid on 2 of the other tickets, I'm going to charge you $200 on 1 of the tickets, and I'll waive the cost and fines on the other ticket. Okay. And I'll do that because you might have some reinstatement fees. Our goal is to get you driving again. So you might have some reinstatement fees that you need to pay, and those are $45 a piece. So those can really add up as well. Okay, but I am going to do $200 on 1 ticket, and then I'm going to waive the cost and fines. But you want to ask me something, Mr. Williams?
Nah, never mind.
Oh, you sure? Go ahead and ask. What were you going to ask, Mr. Williams?
Nothing. I was going. No, it wasn't nothing though. It wasn't nothing for
You
real.
sure? Because you fixed your mouth. I saw you were about to ask something.
No, I'm positive. I'm positive.
All right. How much time do you need to pay this? 30 or 60 days? 30 days puts us to March 8th. 60 days puts us to April the 8th.
Can you give me like, I would say 30 days, but yeah, can you give me like 30 days?
Is that going to be enough time, Mr. Williams? Are you employed right now?
Yeah, I get paid every week. I work at traffic control management.
Okay, excellent. All right. So that's going to be enough time, Mr. Williams, if I give you 30 days?
Yeah, it should be enough time.
Okay. All right. I'm going to make it due no later than March the 8th in 2022 to have that $200 in. Now, the rest of the costs and fees, you can take your time, but the sooner you get those costs for if you have any, I don't know that you have any because I'm not looking at it, but if you don't have any more, then you just have the 30 days to be able to pay the $200. Okay.
Yeah, because I was about to say I paid my reinstated fee for my license. I got my license back right now.
Oh, good. Well, congratulations. Okay, so you've paid all the other stuff. You just have to pay this fine. And that's what you're going to tell me, Mr. Williams? That's good news. I like to hear that, okay? All right, so just pay this $200 fine and you'll be all set. We'll get out of your hair. We took care of all the rest of your tickets today. So thank your attorney.
Okay, thank you.
I'm glad to help you, Mr. Williams.
Thank the city attorney as well, Mr. Williams.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Okay.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right. If there's nothing further, this concludes this hearing. Good luck to you, Mr. Williams. Okay. Keep everything up to date so that you won't have to see me again.
Okay.
Have a good day.
All right. You too. Have a blessed one.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. You can take us off YouTube.